Welcome dear learners. Now I am going to talk about the perimeter of a rectangle. So this is the rectangle I have drawn already and I am just naming them. This is A, B, C and D. So our perimeter is ABCD. Here you know that AB equals to CD equals to length, and over here AD equals to BC equals to breadth. So over here when we start the journey from A to B, B to C, C to D, again D to A, then we are actually going through the boundary, okay, of this rectangle. So this boundary lines, when we travel through the boundary line, then that is called perimeter. Perimeter. Remember that perimeter is nothing, these are the boundary lines, okay. So here we find that 2 length and 2 breadth, okay. Here is 2 length and here is 2 breadth. So we can easily write the formula that 2 length plus 2 breadth, okay. Then we can again work out over here by taking 2 as a common and length plus breadth. So this is the perimeter formula. When we want to find out the perimeter of the rectangle, then we can easily do this, okay, and using this formula we can easily take out the perimeter of the rectangle. But remember that when we want to find out the length from perimeter, then what will you do? Okay, with the help of this particular formula, okay, length means L, okay. Here what we will do, we will do just perimeter, okay, by 2 minus breadth, okay. And again over here we can write over here also L and over here B, breadth, okay. So here this is the formula to find the length from a perimeter of a rectangle. And in case of breadth, we will use this formula, P by 2 minus L, that is length, okay. So when perimeter is given, okay, from the perimeter we can find out the length and the breadth using these two formulas. Remember that you are using perimeter over here and this 2 going down here, this 2 going down here, and minus breadth and minus length. In case of length, okay, minus breadth, and in case of breadth minus length. So by this you can find out easily the rectangle perimeter, okay. Now I am going to talk about the area of a rectangle. Here I have drawn the rectangle, that is A, B, C, D, and we are finding the area, okay, area of a rectangle. So when we find the area of the rectangle, the formula is that area equals to length into breadth, So we can easily say L length and B breadth, okay. Length into breadth, that is area. We can say area is equal to length into breadth. Again, when from the area we want to find the rectangle, we want to find the length and the breadth of the, here is a beautiful formula. This formula means from here only in this particular formula. Therefore we can use easily that length, okay, length equals to area that is A by breadth, all right. Again, when we want to find the breadth, we can easily, from the area we can find the breadth, okay, that is area by length, okay. So these are the two formulas, okay, which are very important in finding the length and breadth from the area. So from you can find the length and breadth from perimeter. This is the way I have shown you, this is the way I have shown you, okay, this is the way, okay, length and breadth, how to find out. And when perimeter is given, you have to find the length and breadth this way, and when area is given, you have to find the length and breadth this way. And besides that, by using the formula, okay, you are often doing the sums, okay, like simple equations, okay. So in that way also you can find the area as well as the length and breadth. Here perimeter and length and breadth. So this is the basic idea about the length and breadth. But remember that when we talk about the area, then remember that we are talking about the space which is already bounded by these 4 lines, that is rectangle, okay. Inside space which is bounded, that is called area. But in case of perimeter, okay, only we are talking about the boundary lines. So we will come across the sums where we have to do the fencing of a rectangle or rectangular field. In that case we will use the perimeter. And when we have to do like marbling, like flooring, okay, like plowing, okay, like grassing, okay, planting grass, okay, in this case you have to use the area, okay. So this is the basic things when you want to work out, okay, on the rectangle, you have to know all these things, okay. Now let us do some of the sums. Here I have taken one example, like in case of perimeter, how will you find the perimeter using the data, okay. Find the perimeter of a rectangular field of 16 meter, that is length 16 meter and breadth 12.5 meter, okay. Here remember that when we do the solution, okay, we must keep in mind that what are the data given, okay. Given data, what are the things given over here? Length equals to, given length is equal to 16 meter, breadth is equal to 12.5 meter, 5 meter, okay. So what we have to do? We have to find perimeter, right? It's written here perimeter. So perimeter we don't know, okay. So we can put over here one question mark, but no need of putting question marks. Let us work it out. Here we know the formula, okay. Perimeter formula I have already explained you over here, okay. 2 length plus breadth, over here 2 length plus breadth. So if we come down over here 2 length plus breadth, then we can easily write 2 length plus breadth, okay. So here we just do applying the formula, okay, and given data what we have got. In case of length we have got 16 and in case of breadth we have got 12.5. You must know the fractions and the decimals, okay, well, otherwise your sum will not come right, okay. So here how much you are getting over here, okay, how much you are getting over here. If you take them together, then 16 plus 12, 18, 28.5, 28.5, okay. So then you multiply them, then you will get 57 meter, that is your perimeter, okay. So now let us do one more sum of area, like this very sum, okay. If you want to find the area, okay, find the area of above sum. here what we will do, we know that area means length into breadth, and here what you are going to do, that we are using the data like length and breadth over here. So 16 into 12.5, and when we multiply this thing, okay, so decimal will come, but remember that when you multiply this one 12.5, so all right, so this one is 200, okay, 200 meter square. So that is your answer. This is your answer. Okay. So one example I have given you, and some more sums I will show you. Okay. So you just concentrate in your learning lessons. Once again, welcome dear learners. Today you are going to know about the area and the perimeter, and from where we can find out the length and the breadth. So in this sum you are going to know how to find the length from the area and also its perimeter. Okay, so let us do the solutions. Solution. Here area is given over here, and we know that area equals to length into breadth of a rectangle. Remember, it's a rectangular field. All right. So here the area is given. 540 meter square. Okay, and its breadth is given. How much? It is only 20 meter. So we have to find its length and perimeter. So let us do how to find. Okay, so here breadth, if you want to find out length, so simple formula is this, that area divided by breadth. This is the formula which I have given in my monitor. Okay, so what is the area here? 540 meters square, and the breadth is given here 20. So if you cancel 0 0, okay, and then 2, then it will be 27. Okay, that means 27 meter is your length. So length you have got. So when you got length, perimeter, the formula of perimeter of a rectangular field, we know very well that 2 length plus breadth. So here in this case, what will you do? You just keep the formula like this. What is your length? Your length is 27, breadth is 20. Okay, and then you just make a simple calculation over here. How much you are going to get? This 2, let it be here, into this relationship is only into, so multiplication relationship. So here you are getting 47. So when you multiply 47 with 2, then you are getting 94 meter. Remember, the unit is meter. Remember it. Okay. So this is the sum where we find out length and the perimeter. Next sum we will see how to find the breadth from the breadth and the area from perimeter. The second sum says that the perimeter of a rectangular field is 151 meter. If its length is 43.5 meter, this is given in the decimal fraction, find its breadth and area. So in our earlier formula, from where we easily found the length, okay, from area, but over here there is no such area given over here. So we have to first find the area. So in that case, okay, we have to take the help of the formula. Okay, what is the formula of perimeter? Perimeter of a rectangular field, the formula is 2 length plus breadth. Alright. So here, so this 2 length plus breadth will help us in finding. Alright. So let's see, 2 length plus breadth. Our perimeter is given 151 meter, remember it. Okay. And then over here you see the length is given 43. So just put the data here. 2 length 43.5 plus B equals to 151. So if you multiply this one, then it will be 87, and if you multiply this one 2B, that means 2 breadth, okay, is to 151. So here we are just doing the simple equation, in fact. Okay, over here we are doing just simple equation. We are using the algebraic method over here. 151 and this 87, which is on the left hand side, will go to the right hand side with a minus sign. So here 2B equals to 151 minus 87. So how much you will get? Here you will get 64, and then 2B equals to, or here B equals to 64 divided by 2. Therefore you can say B equals to 32 meter is your breadth. Okay, now we can easily find the area, because we know area equals to length into breadth. So what is our length? Our length is 43.5 into breadth is 32. So these are all in meters. So if you multiply them, you just multiply it, then you will get the results. That is, just do it. This will be 2, this will be 9, this will be 3, this will be 1. Okay, this is the meter square you have to write. So this is your answer. Okay.